thinking is positively amazing, Sprocket. It shows how having the right attitude has a lot to do with whether or not you experience the sweet taste of success. Well, I'm going to try and do what this book suggests and become really positive. Oh, you find that hard to believe, do you? Oh, I know I become grouchy from time to time, but you will see I'm going to develop a whole new personality. Oh, I'm sorry. Ooh, your tongue must be tasting awful. I'll get you a drink of water. Ever since I agreed to become secretary for the Society of Tinkerers and Inventors, I've all this boring mail to do. No water? Oh, no. This is infuriating. Wait, no, hold it. This is a good place for me to start becoming really positive. Now, the old me would have just gotten angry and phoned the landlord, but the new me, yes, Sprocket. I am going to face this little challenge with a smile.
Convincing John, I don't know what that Fraggle secret is, but he's got the power to convince a doozer to stop working and start dancing.
And he's coming to the Great Hall to convince us all to become clowns.
Huh.
I can't believe I was foolish enough to promise I'd be there. Wembley, you want to come with me?
Sure.
Hey, now wait a minute. I thought you were going to come with me to get Uncle Matt's card.
Oh, yeah, I was, wasn't I? Well, gee, fellas.
Hey, Wembley, how come you're still lying in bed? Aren't you feeling well?
Oh, well, I just can't decide which side of bed to get out on.
Huh? There's only one side you can get out on.
Yeah, the left one. And everyone always says you should get out of bed on the right side if you want to start the day right. So should I turn around and get out of bed on my right?
Wembley.
Well, if I get this straightened out, then I can decide what to do next.
Turn around and get out of bed. What a Wembler you are. You're just not decisive enough, Wembley.
That's not always true, Gobo. Gobo? But once I make up my mind...
Are you trying to convince me that you're not a Wembler?
Well, yeah. Well, no, not exactly.
I'll be back in a flash. Uncle Matt's card. Yeah.
What's that, Sprocket? It's always this way, Sprocket. You rip up half the floor to get at the pipe and then discover you can't find the tools you need. Oh, that grumbling sounds like the old me, doesn't it? Well, from now on, I'm going to try a little harder to be positive. I know that wrench is in here somewhere.
Wimbledon's not that bad. Well, I mean, it's not that bad. Yeah, sort of.
Wow! You should see the hole that opened up in outer space, Wembley. It's colossal.
Wow!
I almost kill myself.
Gosh, Gobo, how you gonna get your postcards from Uncle Matt now?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to go back and get a rope, eh?
Yeah.
Who needs convincing John to get things rolling anyway?
Yeah, who needs him?
And Convincing John has agreed to perform his most convincing party song, the Clown Concerto!
Woo, a definite favorite!
In a special one-verse rendition!
And remember, one verse convinces for a short time only!
Which makes it perfect for pajama parties! Woo!
Give a cheer, Convincing John is here!
To wear a clown's nose and actually believe in it.
Yeah. Say yes to the nose!
Yes to the nose!
Take it, girls!
Listen to Convincing John, and all your troubles will be gone. He's gonna sell it just for you.
Now listen to me, Fraggles, for your giggles and your gaggles. Here's a laugh-a-minute lollapalooza. If you want to get a goggle to your eyeballs or toboggan, let me show you what I'm bringing to you. Just feast your eyeballs on this.
Okay, it's all clear out there. Now I'm going to try to climb across that chasm. You tie that end of the rope to something and then hold on as well. That should keep me safe.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back. Okay.
No problem. Oh, that's easy. I wonder which would be better to attach the rope to, the pipe or the rock.
realizes you simply tried to communicate with me, Sprocket, and therefore the new me is not going to say anything grouchy about your potentially irritating barking. Here, hold this for me, please. Mind you, I'd appreciate it if you started to be a bit more positive about the new me and what I can do.
What have I done? What haven't I done? What have I done? I've killed my best friend. That's what I've done.
Well, the first positive thing to do is to create some space to maneuver in this place. Oh, I'll just move this stupid basket. I mean, of course, this extremely useful basket. So dark under this floor. I can't see a thing. But then, even though it's dark under the floor, there's no reason why there can't be a light in my heart.
What happened?
Gogo, you're alive!
Well, of course I'm alive, Wimbley. The hole's not that deep. But what happened with the rope?
I couldn't decide where to fasten it.
Aw, one of these days you're really gonna have to do something about that wimbling.
I guess I am, aren't I?
Hi, Wembley.
Hi.
What's wrong, Wembley?
I almost killed Gobo, that's what's wrong. My wimbling almost killed my best friend.
But I just saw Gobo, and he didn't mention anything about death.
Oh, yeah. Boober! Well, what is that red thing on your face?
Oh, is that still there? Well, John convinced everybody that they should wear silly noses.
He convinced you, Boober Doom, is my middle name, Fraggle, to wear that?
Well, you know convincing John. He could convince a Gorg that he was a doozer.
Hey, I bet he could convince me to change.
Now, wait a minute, Wembley. Convincing John is dangerous. He can talk anyone into anything.
Then he's exactly the Fraggle I need. One who doesn't know the meaning of the word wimble. Wow! You know, Boober, my friends aren't safe unless I can become a brand new me. Boober's probably wrong. I mean, seeing convincing John isn't that extreme a step. On the other hand, I'm such a wimbler. I can't decide anything. Maybe I should start by deciding whether or not deciding is a good idea or not. On the other hand, maybe not deciding is a kind of decision too. Oh, what am I gonna do? I know. I'll spin around in a circle, and if I'm pointing at convincing John's cave when I stop, well, then I'll go in. Yeah.
Looking for someone, baby?
Well, I'm not sure.
Then you come to the right place. Let's go. Now, it was convincing John you wanted to see, right?
Well, yeah, only because I was sort of interested in changing. I was just wondering if he could perhaps maybe help me become a little more definite.
Oh, baby, convincing John is the model of definiteness.
And he offers a wide range of courses. Which would you prefer?
Well,
The one-verse basic course in temporarily thinking of yourself as pretty okay.
It looks good.
The two-verse total confidence in public, but still some doubts in private. Tutorial.
Gee, that looks good too.
But only if you're really serious.
Really, really serious.
The 3-verse complete immersion developmental workshop in total belief in your own supremacy.
Whoa! That's great too.
Ta-da! An excellent choice, young Fraggle.
Which one?
Wilfred, isn't it?
Well, Wembley, actually.
Yes, I never forget a face. And convincing John is always prepared. Take it, girls!
Listen to convincing John, and all your troubles will be gone. He's gonna tell it, spell it, sell it just for you.
Now listen to me, Wembley, when your knees are weak and trembly and you haven't got a notion what to choose. Step over here for a definite example. tunnel to the left of you, a tunnel to the right of you, and either way you go, you're gonna lose. But remember, while you dither and you blither and you slither and you wimble back and forth and to and fro, that the danger's even stranger if you wimble when you know you gotta go.
This is Convincing John, and all your troubles will be gone. He's gonna tell it, spell it, sell it just for you.
You got me to choose. That's amazing.
Listen, I'm not finished with you yet. So now you've heard my teaching and you've heard my mighty preaching, and you know inside your soul it's really true. And for every new decision you will see and hear a vision of the teaching that I'm preaching unto you. You can wobble, you can wimble, you can tippy-toe and tremble, but it's time to face the music and the news. If you're a tiger, you're a terror, you're a Fraggle, who can really choose?
Yeah! I'm a tiger, I'm a terror, I'm a Fraggle who can really choose.
You are!
Oh, listen to Convincing John.
Listen up.
And all your troubles will be gone.
Yeah!
He's gonna tell it, spell it, sell it just for you.
I am!
Yeah! He's gonna tell it, spell it, sell it. That's enough!
But honey, there's still one verse left.
That's right.
Yes, and it's the most convincing one, too.
I'm the one who asked for this session of convincing, and I say that's enough. I've got things to be getting on with, and time's a-wasting.
Well, there goes one definite Fraggle.
Is it so bad that Wimbley's seeing Convincing John, Boober?
Yeah, I mean, self-improvement is part of the upward spiral.
Yeah, it'll be nice to see Wimbley be definite for a change.
Gobo!
Hey, Wimbley, how'd it go?
The name is Wilfred.
Huh?
Yes, I've finished Wimbling, and I've also finished with the name Wimbley. I've decided that you and I will exchange beds.
But I like my bed. I don't want...
Gobo, don't you think we should be supportive of Wembley's newfound strength?
That old bed always gave me trouble. Now, Moki, I've also decided I'll get the radishes from the Gorg's garden from now on. What? But I don't want to be the siren for the volunteer fire department anymore. I need fresh challenges. Oh, I have great ideas for a swim meet I'm going to organize and a new technique for handling all the laundry.
What?
But more on that later. Right now, I want us all to go visit outer space.
What?
But that's Gobo's job.
Or Uncle Matt.
And it's dangerous. I thought any Fraggle who wanted to could go into outer space.
Well, of course they can, but...
Well, then I've been thinking about it all the way back here, and I definitely want to go there before another day passes. I'll lead the way.
I don't like this one little bit.
No, neither do I. Maybe he spiraled a little too high.
First, let's get rid of these silly noses.
Come on, Wimbley.
Wilfred.
Well, come on, Wilfred. You've never been to outer space. You don't know the hazards. You don't know the geography.
Gobo, my mind is made up.
Well, then unmake it.
Look, I don't have this kind of time to waste. I'm heading for outer space.
Well, don't forget about that. Oh. Okay, you guys got him?
Why do suppliers never have the supplies you need on the day you need them?
Oh, Wembley, this was very self-destructive of you. Why, look at you. You are completely unconscious now. I mean, what if we had not been here to help?
But Sprocket, I don't know why we're not getting water. It's not the plumbing, but even if it were, I don't have the supplies I need to do the repairs. Oh, there's no use smiling, Sprocket. This obviously wasn't the day for me to try becoming a new me. It's been a positive disaster.
Actually, when you think about it, Wimbley was never really indefinite. A little over-flexible, perhaps.
And look where all this changing has gotten him.
Maybe this fall knocked some sense into him.
I don't think so. What he calls being definite, I call being stupid.
Very dangerous.
And inflexible.
Yeah, he's no fun at all.
Why, it's exactly like this thing Uncle Matt was talking about on a recent postcard.
The other day, I discovered a whole new breed of silly creatures who deal with this world by becoming totally inflexible. Look at him. He will not move. Excuse me, you. Woohoo! Hello there. Hello. You see? So I tried being inflexible too, but found it a singularly unrewarding approach to life here in outer space. But although I would never handle life the way they do, the inflexible silly creatures and I parted as friends.
But the difference is, if Wimbley stays inflexible, He's gonna lose all his friends. How are you feeling, Wembley?
The name's Wilfred.
See what I mean?
Well, that was quite a fall, but we learned from our mistakes, so let's go.
Go where?
Well, to outer space, of course.
We have to talk about you, and I mean now.
Well, I have some definite opinions about me.
So do I, and this is no good, Wembley.
Wilfred!
Oh, you're not yourself anymore.
What a silly thing to say. I'm still the same Wilfred Fraggle I always was.
Well, you're Wilfred and we want Wembley.
I wish you'd all stop using that hideous name. I really hate it. Oh, Wilfred Wembley. Whoa! Hey!
Okay, you're going back to convincing Johns to get unconvinced.
I don't want to go back to convincing John.
Well, you gotta go. You're too dangerous to yourself, Wilfred.
I need his help. He's the only Fraggle more definite than you.
Oh, stop it!
I wonder which is my best foot to put forward. My left foot or my right?
Come on, John. The afternoons are wasting.
I know that. It's just all these choices that give me trouble.
Every single time I wake, can't get out of bed. Every move I mean to make stops inside my head. If I had some kind of key, if I knew which way to be, maybe I could find a road ahead.
You got to choose right, choose right. Getting uptight, uptight. Gotta move now, lose now, lose now. You got to choose right, uptight, move now, lose.
Yeah, I know.
You got to choose right, uptight, move now, lose. Yeah.
Every time I try to choose, something seems to stall. Every time I get confused, choke and lose it all. How come I'm so paralyzed? Think I'll go get analyzed. Feel so weary I could sit and bawl.
You got to choose right, choose right. Uptight, uptight. You gotta move now, lose now, lose now. Choose right, uptight, move now, lose. Yeah, you got to choose right, uptight, move now, lose.
Well, now every morning when I wake, I can't get out of bed. Every move I mean to make stops inside my head. If I had some kind of key, if I knew which way to be, maybe I could find a road ahead. I gotta choose right.
Getting uptight,
I'm getting uptight.
gotta move now,
Move now.
lose now.
Oh, yeah.
Choose right, uptight, move now, lose the blues.
Oh, yeah, I know I do. I got to choose right up, tight, move down, yeah, but it's always the same. You know, it's just I can never decide which way, whether it's this way or that way, you know.
You, Wembler! Ah!
Oh, get him!
Wembley, come back.
No, I can't stand that Wembler!
Like it or not, you're going back in there, Wembley! Get him
The name's Wilfred!
Come on.
No, I don't want to see him! You,
Go
Wembler!
on.
Let me in!
It is pretty strange. You, of all Fraggles, having a tough time making up your mind.
Well, it's the secret to my success. It enables me to see everything from every point of view.
Yeah, but look at him. How can you convince him of anything? He's seen you wimble. I can't even stand to be in the same cave with you.
Yeah, Wembley's doomed to be definite.
Well, maybe, and maybe not.
You mean?
Yes, the definite challenge.
Oh, no! The definite challenge?
Huh. Listen, Fraggle, you think you know your own mind?
Yeah.
You think you'll never wimble again?
Yeah.
Well, come on, Fraggle, take the definite challenge.
There's no doubt in my mind about anything. Come on, do your Wembleyest.
All right, but remember, Wilfred Fraggle, this is for real. You get to keep anything you choose.
Oh, yeah.
So which will it be? This cave door or that cave door?
This cave door, of course.
All right. Now, which shirt will it be? Still think you can make a choice?
What the silly question? I choose the left. No, the right. No, definitely the left, of course.
An excellent choice, sir. But there's more. Let's see what you would have gotten if you had chosen that cave door. Your very own volunteer fire engine backup trio to add new depth and resonance to your siren calls.
Oh, gee, that would have been nice.
Where's this guy get all this stuff?
I heard he was prepared for anything, but this is ridiculous.
But there's more. Which will it be? A 50-year-old doozer stick culled from the legendary Tooth Tower?
Oh, the tower's so sweet to eat they whipped through the building material from the cave because it drove Fraggles wild!
Or
What?
a slice of moss melon?
Oh, the moss melon, the rarest and sweetest fruit in the rock. You can only harvest it every 100 years!
Yes! You can have one or the other, but you can't have both.
I can't decide!
Wimbley, you're yourself again.
What? So I am!
Yes, give a Fraggle a tough choice.
How you feeling, Wilfred?
Well, the name's Wimbley, but you can call me Wilfred if you
Oh,
like.
Wembley, we love you just the way you are.
Yeah, I really miss it when there's no one around Wimbley.
Do you really?
That's great!
Or is it?
Yay!
No, Sprocket, it just struck me. I've been going about this all wrong. Don't you see? Some things you should get angry about. Pretending everything's okay when it isn't is just plain silly. So I'm going to do what I would have ordinarily done in the first place. Complain to the landlord. Hello, Mr. Fenton. This is Doc. It's about my water supply. You were just about to turn it back on? Why didn't you tell me you were turning it off? Oh, you tried to get in touch with me yesterday but couldn't. Well, you could have left a note, couldn't you? All right, I accept your apology. Very good. Thank you. Goodbye. You see, Sprocket, that's the difference between good, healthy anger and just growling at people. I don't need to change my personality. Here we are. But I suppose I could try growling a little less.